Well, just over a month after 41-year-old Allan Smith was shot and killed in Bastrop County, his family is still mourning and desperate for more answers. The Austin Energy employee was honored by his company at his funeral, the American flag tied to trucks waving high up in the sky.
Smith's family is well known in Bastrop, and many people are now backing them, pushing for transparency into his death. That includes the NAACP. The Bastrop County Sheriff's Office says a 13-year-old boy is accused of firing the gun.
Our J.Lo Washington breaks down why the organization is calling for a deeper look into this case.
A teddy bear, flowers, a hat belonging to Allan Smith, and this sign outside of his home, pleading for justice.
His children, they don't get to grow up with their dad anymore. He took care of all of us.
He was a son, brother, father, friend. And his family says they're still unsure what could have led a 13-year-old boy to shoot and kill him. They say the teenager is the son of a woman Smith had a romantic relationship with. You saw him laying out here?
I seen him laying out here for hours.
I kept saying, why they don't put him in a bag or something?
You can still see green spray paint and other remnants of the crime scene.
It's devastating.
Some family and friends closest to him say Smith was heading out of town when he was killed in his front yard right here next to his Jeep in September. The Bastrop County Sheriff confirmed a teen is accused of shooting and killing Smith, but it's not clear if there have been any arrests or charges. When something like this happens, is it surprising that lots of information not really being shared with the public?
No, there's a big difference between the amount of information that's released in an adult case and a juvenile case. They just don't want a bunch of information out there.
But we're going to pressure this whole process, make sure they understand we're watching every step of the way. That's why we're here, okay?
My brother was murdered, and we have to call it what it is.
As the investigation continues, the family feels the unwavering support for Smith, a son, brother, father, and friend. J.Lo Washington, KXAN News.
The Bastrop County District Attorney wouldn't go into specifics about the case since the investigation is still active, but he did tell us, quote, generally speaking, under Texas law, juveniles aren't arrested. They are detained and then only pursuant to a judge's order. Nor can a juvenile face less than 14 years of age be transferred into the adult system, even if it's for murder. We are waiting for an update from the Bastrop County Sheriff's Office, and we'll let you know when we hear back.
And the juvenile justice system does focus on the rehabilitation of the young person responsible for the crime just as much as it works to get justice for the victims. Protections for the accused include anonymity and shielding details of the case from the public. Our ongoing series, Crime Imprints with Brianna Hollis, explored the case of 15-year-old Faith Monreal, who was shot and killed by another teenager. Monreal's family shared their frustration with the system as a defense attorney explained why it's in place. You can watch that story over at KXAN.com.